Muy buenas a todos, soy Rusit y os traigo otro gameplay de Dragon Age de Veilguard para Xbox Series X. Y hoy, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Pues toca charlitas. Toca charlar con la gente que tengamos por aquí. ¿Dónde está la gente? Ni puñetera idea de dónde está la gente, pero voy a ir por aquí fuera porque quiero charlar con la Peñuski. Mira, aquí se han quitado las ramas que había antes. ¿Y ahí quién está? ¿Quién vive aquí? Nadie vive aquí. No, aquí no hay nadie. Notas escritas. Pues muy bien. Muy bien. Ahí enfrente también se ha abierto el pasadizo, Mira, aquí hay alguien. Vamos a ver quién está aquí. ¡Ah!
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, velos atretum. But velos atretum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Uh-huh.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best. What? What's happened?
I said you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
¿Está burlando de mí? Nunca.
I would never poke fun. I respect you too much.
Is that so?
100%. So, what's Isatunal?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Bien. No hemos ido mal con la señorita Harding. Ya sabéis que mi personaje es un picha brava. Le gustan todas las razas posibles. Así que no se lo tengáis en cuenta. Él es así, es especial. Y a ver aquí quién hay. Si hay alguien. Por aquí no hay nadie. Oye, antes he ido por aquí. Por aquí yo no he pasado antes. En la despensa esta no he estado. Uy, ¿esto? Y por aquí sí he estado. Vale. Por aquí estará nuestra otra compañera. Aquí está, que no puedo hablar con ella.
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
Vale, pues nada, no podemos. hablar con nadie. Por ahí arriba tampoco podemos hacer nada. Uy, ahí hay un cofre en un lateral que no hemos visto. Y por aquí pues no podemos hacer nada más. Pues vamos a ver a Barrick. Mira, se ha abierto otro camino.
That room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Espera, voy a hablar con Barrick a ver si está aquí. Sí, aquí está. Pues está sobado. Pues nada. Pues no podemos hacer nada. Vamos por aquí.
Ethel Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Uy, a ver.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. You've got a few scars, but you know what? You earned these in fights that needed to be fought. Hits you took to save someone. Shots that knocked you down but didn't keep you down. You are the hero who can get it done. And if you pick up a few more scars along the way, that just proves you were in the fight.
Muy bonito. Lo que me he dicho yo a mí mismo.
Every time I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric. And never had to deal with the First Warden complaining I ignored orders. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the First Warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements.
Juego de ajedrez.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. We fight each other, we oppress the elves. We're at war with the Untarm. If our rulers keep treating everything like a war game, the only marks we leave on the world will be scorch marks.
Efectivo Wonder, tío. Y ahí puedo colocar más cosas. Manual de combate.
Meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Working drills until I had the perfect strike ready to face anything. Everything came so easily back then. Right, that's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Vamos allá.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Did I overstate the danger?
No. It appears to be just about as bad as you said.
How unfortunate for you.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
But we can stop them from freeing the Blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Perfecto. Solas no es un mal tipo. Tampoco lo era en el anterior juego, pero se le fue un poquito lo que es la pinza. Uy, vale. Pues voy a verlo. Tengo nuevos aspectos. ¿Dónde? Ah, que este es el aspecto. Vale. Pero no. Se va a quedar así. Lo siento mucho, pero se va a quedar así. Ay, ¿con vosotras puedo cambiaros? Ah, no. Pues vaya. Entrar en el modo decoración. ¿Qué me estás contando? Cambiar decoración. Ah, vale. Pues nada, paso. No, paso 1000. Vamos a hablar con Barrick.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You sent him to the wardens, right?
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Vale, ahora vamos a hablar con Niv. Pero voy a ver si encuentro a la otra elfa. A ver si la encuentro por algún lado. Sí, a ver si está aquí abajo. Coño, me mato. Ya, ¿quiere dejar? Bueno. Vale, os voy a decir lo que pienso de Dragon Age de Veilguard. A ver, yo creo que el problema... Mira, aquí está. De Dragon Age. Es que el anterior hace mucho que salió. Y este Dragon Age lo puede jugar cualquiera. Y eso es lo que creo que anda buscando Electronic Arts y BioWare.
Oh, Rook! Hello! I've never seen an alluvium like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
Y ya está. Ya no puedo hablar más contigo.
Wait, if the magic is feeding back into itself... This thing's self-stabilizing! Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Soon as Illyrium cures, I should be able to fix this. Not entirely sure what will happen when I do. But I can see the flaw in the resonance, so whatever it's supposed to do, it's not currently doing. Sorry, Rook. I'm just in the middle of some calibrations.
Me voy. Ya me han dicho que sobro, pues me voy. Vamos a hablar con Niv. ¿Y esto? Taller. Para mejorar. Ole tus huevos. Ole tus huevos morenos. ¿La puedo subir de nivel? Progresa la historia. A ver.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
You think a trained killer will like us?
What's not to love? The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Perfecto. Vale. Y a ver, si puedo volver a hablar. No. No. El diario. Vale. Vamos a hablar con aquí con esta mujer a ver si me dice algo, ¿no? Está aquí sentada.
I've been trying to move stones, but it doesn't always work. Is it me? Is it the fade? I need to practice.
Pues vámonos.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
We have no idea what or who they are, so let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Vale. Pues vamos para adentro, ¿no? Investigamos la encrucijada, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Uy, espera. Mira, Velara ha salido para otro lado. Vamos a ver. Porque esto me suena como en el Mass Effect o los Dragon Age. Que habría que... Habría que hablar con la gente. Mira, ahora esta mujer no puede hablar. Pues ya está, vamos para allá. Vamos para acá y ya está. Sí, me gustaría que tuviese un pelín más de profundidad el juego. Un pelín más. Cambiar grupo, sí. Voy a dejar... Añadir al grupo. Y añadir al grupo. Iniciar misión, sí. Vamos allá. Un poquito oscura. Voy a encender la luz.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evenur's hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Bueno. Pues vamos a ver qué nos encontramos aquí. Reunir grupo. Esto es reunir grupo, a ver. Ah, vale, para cambiar el grupo. Sí.
Light, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
Espérate que aquí hay algo. El boloncho este. ¿Y por aquí qué hay?
Can't travel this way.
The gods aren't taking any chances.
No, por aquí no va a ser posible, ¿no? Y un barco flotando. esto?
Yeah, this dock seems sturdy.
Oh, no.
So
un barquero,
you can
tío.
ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
We sail.
Joder, qué chulo, ¿no?
The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
Me da a mí que aquí va a haber palos por un tubo.
The Fater! That's where they're breaking through.
Guess we can thank the gods for that.
Where they stand.
Scouted.
The gods bid us continue.
Right on them. Ready for a fall.
I feel the blessing.
Finish them off. Got him good, Rook. Ready to go.
Finish
Ready
it!
for follow-up.
That's a win.
A ver.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Vale. Espera, que tenemos que ganar una especie de campeón. Espera. Armadurita. Para nuestra amiguita, mira. Me ha cambiado el aspecto.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Is there something inside it? That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Move, move! Get clear!
¡Ostras!
Get clear! Ready again! Got him in position! Look, it left something. Good to go.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. We're gonna have to carry it for too long.
Joder, ¿En uso? Ah, ya la tengo. Espera, que me ha gustado por aquí. ¿Y esto?
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Ah, dirección de un tesoro.
Got it.
A ver, pues me imagino que lo suyo será así. Sí, es así. Es este. Este por un lado, ¿vale? Voy a ir por aquí. A ver qué encuentro.
What's this? It looks like an entryway. What's going on here?
That poor spirit's being held prisoner.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go
¿Y esto?
perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key.
Ah, es un recuerdo.
If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf.
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Blight. Be careful.
Real blight or just a memory?
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Your turn.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
Espérate, voy a ir por ahí. Ahora voy por ahí. Vale, esto es otro códice. Uy, habilidades, ojo. Tengo un punto de habilidad. A ver, este. Y por aquí. Debería tirar por aquí, porque este hechizo está guay. Espérate. Que no subió a los camaradas. Vale, no. Harding sí tiene habilidad. Tiene 2 puntos de habilidad. Me interesa. Adquirida. Interesa. Pero sí. Me interesa un montón de cosas por aquí.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
He was
Bueno, vamos a dejarlo aquí, chicos, y seguiremos en el próximo. Muchas gracias por verlo. Adiós.